Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy XBOXfreakquency, bringing y'all game number 40, classic random risk match. I can't believe that it's been 40 games. 40 games of classic risk have been put up. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool. I've even shocked myself. But besides the fact, I'm forced to act. And I'm yellow here. And being forced to act, I'll get to see what three of my opponents, kind of where they're dedicating their resources. So blue puts him in Africa. Gets his card to Europe. And by blue's maneuver, I'm going to think that blue wants to go for Europe. So it's on red here. He's going to put them all on Middle East. And he's going to take blue's easy one. He's going to move them all into Africa, which is probably what red is going to be targeting, I would assume. So blue's going for Europe. Red's kind of going for an Africa. So far, I mean, things could change. Things can always change, but just from their movement, it looks like black wants South America here. He just gets his easy card in from Japan to Kamchatka. He takes that down, gets it. Moves him back, gives no easy one. I like that move. So it's swinging on to me. So green's kind of got North America, South America. Yeah, and just I'm gonna put them all in Australia because no one's going for it. No one is going for Australia, so I'm just gonna skip my turn. And I'll see what green does here. But yeah, maybe green wants to go for like a North America here. Maybe black wants South America eventually. So everyone's kind of claimed the continent. And that's why I put my troop resources in Australia. No one's really focusing on that. And there you go. Blue's continuing his kind of Europe quest thing he's going for. He's bringing all his armies over too. Out of Asia. So swinging on to red. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he continues his kind of Africa journey here. Okay, yeah, he puts all resources. He's gonna go to the dice roll with me. Ooh, gets me. Red eliminating me in Africa there. So it's swinging on to black now. Black's gonna try to push his luck 2-on-1 here for a card. Doesn't quite get it. He's gonna try to go for it. Can't quite get his card. Left red an easy one in Africa there. You never want to really do that. Leave your opponents easy ones in their continent. So it's swinging on to me. And I'm going to start my Australia quest here with 8-on-2. Boom, there it is. First dice roll of the game, 666. Basically can't roll anything better than that, so it's a good start. I'm gonna take my card, and I'm gonna play very conservative, and I'm just gonna end my turn here. So this game, everyone's just kind of going for their continent. No one's kind of getting anyone's way. Green try to get his card near Kuts to Kamchatka. He's looking for his card in Northwest Territories to Alaska, and he gets it. Eliminates black. Continues his North America quest. Ends his turn, takes his card. It'll be interesting to see what happens this turn. Blue's going to continue the quest, and now he's got all his troops moved out of Asia, ready to come into Europe next turn. So it's swinging on the red here. He's really made it easy for red. Red might even try to take me out here to hold Africa. See what he does. Yeah, he does want to try to hold him off. Nice. 6-3. Big defense die. Red just wanting to take a chance there, basically try to eliminate me to take an early Africa. That's epic that I didn't let him do it. Swinging on to black now. Goes from Venezuela to Peru. Gets his card. I'm gonna put all the resources right in here. Ouch. Losing 2, 6-3 with just 6-3 defense die. Ouch. Losing another 2 there. I really don't like that. I really don't want to lose another one. I might just press my options, my 4-on-1, 3-on-1 option, I should say. Nice. I'm just gonna take my card there instead of gambling another loss in there on Australia. Kind of want to keep myself semi-bulked there in Australia so no one can easily take it over. So green going for me in North America. Shatters me. 6-6 versus 1-2 dice rolls. And he's going to go to the dice rolls against black. Goes 1-1. Six on 4. Takes him out. Green off to a very nice jump onto North America here, I would say. He's got his troops spread out nicely throughout North America. He just moves 1 north. So green in very good positioning right now, I would say, for North America. Let's see what blue does here. Yikes. Blue suffers heavy losses. He's going to come in from Asia now. He's going to take Russia. And he ends his turn. So it's swinging on to red here. Question is he going to get his Africa this turn or not? He's definitely going to go for it. Which is okay. If he takes his Africa this turn, then... I mean, I prefer him not to, but... we'll see what happens here. I need some big defense here. Come on. There it is. 6-5 kind of defense. Come on, get him again. Nah, and he gets me. So red actually taking Africa. So red leaving his continent very open. But I just don't think I'm going to be breaking him, just because I need to kind of just focus on Australia right now. I need to focus on confirming Australia. So it's swinging on to me now. I'm going to dedicate them all to Australia here, and hopefully I can... there we go. 1-1. 6-6 versus 6-3. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3 against 2. That's huge. So... my easy one there is not connected to red, so I might as well just bring them all up like that. And just end my turn, get my card, and it's kind of risky in a sense because red is all near Australia there, and I gave him Africa, so... realistically, red could kind of give me a world of hurt here if he wanted to. But I'm going to hope he doesn't. So green continues North America quest. I'm a little worried about red, though. He could very well hurt me hard. The thing is, blue might break him still. Let's see what blue does here. Let's see if blue breaks red. Oh, and he's got a trade in too. First to trade in. And he's probably... I don't know. Maybe he's not thinking of breaking red. Maybe he's just kind of thinking of taking his continent kind of thing. Oh, that's ugly. That's so ugly. He just suffered heavy losses. Nice, and he goes to break him. Nice. Nice. So he breaks red, leaves him with a burden. So this is great because now red is going to not be targeting me, using the armies he could have had from Africa to put him in Australia. He's more, and red can trade into here. The good thing is he's more probably worried about blue now. He's not even thinking about me. So that's great. So red looking to take back what's his. Which he does. That worked really well in my favor just because every other player's worked for everyone because it kept everyone honest. Or kept red honest. Oh, and he moves it out. He gives me an easy one in Australia. So black looking for his easy card in Europe. Can't quite do it. Gets his card in Irkutsk to Yakutsk. Now it's swinging on to me. Just for giggles, I'm going to throw them all there. But I'm really going to throw them all in Australia. And there we go. I'm just going to take my card. Reinforce my army over. And I have a nice solid defense in Australia. I'll just end my turn for now. Green going to continue the quest. He goes 1-1 with blue. Goes to another dice roll, takes him out. 4-on-1. So now everyone is just kind of slowly picking up their continents here. It's kind of been a slow grind. Everyone's kind of been slow grinding their continents. No one really got it right away. Black really slow grinding in South America here. So blue taking us to Europe. Swinging on to red here. And he puts them all in India. Which is a good sign. He's probably wanting to break blue. Or maybe just securing himself a little bit of Middle East. No. He definitely wanted to break blue. It's just an easy one. Oh, and he moves him out of Siam, gives me another easy one. Red's just handing me the easy ones here, so I'm gonna just take them all day. So it's on to black here. Black looking to take South America here, and he does. Black now confirming his continent. I'm not going to quite trade in yet. But maybe a few more opponents trade in, and black for sure. So I'm going to bulk my 2 territories in Asia up to 3s, and then I'm just going to go for my easy one. And I lose it, 6-on-6 loss. Go to the dice roll again. 6 beats 5. Take my easy card. And I'm just gonna end my turn here and take advantage of Red's easy one that he gave me, basically. So I'm swinging on the green here. I only have the 1 card that I can trade in for 2 bonus troops. Oh, and green was gonna try to take me out in Greenland there. Can't quite do it. It's gonna go 2-on-2 though. Ah, and I stomp him. So green not quite able to take North America just yet. He tried for it. Now swinging on the blue. Red's in his Europe, so he smartly just takes a card out in Asia, which is a good move. He can't quite take red out just yet, and he doesn't want to risk it for a card. So blue playing the smart role and playing very conservative, not taking out red just yet, because it just doesn't make sense, because if he loses them all, he doesn't get a card, and red's not out of his base, but he can get a card and eventually trade in. So red's looking for his card in Europe. And red moving him out again. And I'm just gonna keep, I mean, I might as well just keep attacking those easy ones. It's gonna give me a card every time. So black trading in here. Goes from Irkutsk to Siberia. Gets his card. And his turn. Swinging on to me, I have to trade in 410. So I'm the 4th last to trade in. Not quite the last. That's okay, I'm in great positioning right now. I'm gonna put my 2. I mean, I almost could take out green here, but it'd be a really big risk. I don't think the risk is worth it, especially this early in the trade-ins. So I'm just gonna play conservative. I'm gonna go for my easy one, which I lose one at. There we go. So I'm just going from Southeast Asia to India. Maybe I'll do something like this. I'll leave 7 in India, kind of thing. I like how she looks. I'm gonna end my turn, take my card. So green now eliminates me from Greenland. He gets his card. And yeah, I mean, if the trade-ins were a little bit bigger, I would have eliminated green there, but the trade-ins are still pretty small that it just didn't make sense to try to eliminate green there and potentially lose. So blue taking a quick turn, no card. And red has traded in here. See what red does here. Looks like he's scoping out to take blue out or something a bit. Be interesting what red does here. So red has placed all his troops here, and let's see what he gets up to. He's gonna go for blue's Western Europe. He's not really in a position to take out blue here. I think more or less he just wanted to take his card and secure his fronts, it looks like. Bring a few troops up. So it's on black to act here. Black also may be trading in here. And he does. Black does trade in. Uses one of the wild cards. So let's see what black does with his trade in here. I can trade in if I want to. Question is, do I want to? So it almost looks like he might go to take out green here is what I'm thinking. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do. So black. Yeah, I don't see how this could not go. It's definitely in black's favor to take out green here. And that's exactly what he's doing. And this will give black an insta trade in again if he does take out green. Which I'd have to say that the odds are most likely that he does. He's even going to come over and try to hurt him one-on-one. Oh, it hurts him too. Or sorry, I should say one. It was not one-on-one, one-on-two. Which is even more ridiculous. Gets him again. One-on-two. One-on-two dice. Now it's one-on-one. And he gets it. That's disgusting. You just never know with these dice, man. Sometimes you can just get super lucky. And green. Saying goodbye. He knows he's done. Very interesting he goes that way. But I guess regardless, he can pick up his troops. Because he'll get an insta trade in, so it doesn't really matter, really. So black getting the trade in again. Let's see what he does with it here. He might be thinking about taking out blue here, actually, to be honest. No way. And red quitting the game. Very shocking. He was in pretty good positioning. So black very well could be going to take out blue here. Well, he puts a lot over there in Kamchatka, though, which is really weird. Maybe he's just going to come over with the force. I'm not too sure, actually, what he's going to do here. Nice. I feel like he definitely should have took out blue there. I don't know why he didn't. So it's swinging on to me now. And I mean, I'm just going to trade in. Because what I can do is I can just guarantee the elimination of blue. Get 4 cards. Get his 4 cards. And then get my 5th card. Because I'll also get a card for my turn. So I'll have an insta trade in next turn if I take out blue here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, is eliminate blue. I'm really shocked that black didn't there. He could have took out blue for another trade in. So kind of a bad move on black's part. But I'm definitely going to expose that by him not. So I'm just going to kind of weaken up my pathway to blue here if I can. Just to make sure I do take him out. I'm losing a lot. Go to another dice roll. There we go, 6-5. So now I made the path a lot easier to take. just gonna try to hopefully make sure I eliminate blue for sure, which I should have no problem doing here. I have tons of armies. What I'm gonna do is here now I eliminate blue in Europe. I might as well just eliminate red here and take Europe. Red's out of the game anyways, which has totally switched up the whole game. I'm surprised he left. You know, he's still... If black wouldn't have done it, I would have eliminated blue and then it would have been on him to act, so... I'm just going to go one-on-one, try to dwindle him down. Kind of what black did to green. I'm not getting it quite as luck, though. But that's okay. I should have enough. You just never know how much you could lose. I could lose tons here. And, you know, 11 on 3 is not a for sure thing. Or 10 on 3, I should say, is not a for sure thing. There we go, though. Dice rolls go my way, so that's really good. So I pick up blue's cards. I'll be able to trade in instantly next turn. So what I'm thinking is I might just try to hurt black as much as possible. So there we go, blue leaves. I think I might just attack him with my 9 here. And try to hurt him as much as possible. The attack die has a slight advantage, so I might as well try to hurt him as much as I can. Oh, it's going pretty well. I'm hurting him a lot. Hurting him quite a bit. I took out his force. Wow. So a risk that paid off, and now I might be able to break him North America. Nice. This went better than I thought. This went way better than I thought. So I was just hoping to really hurt him there. Got some lucky rolls there in the fast battle and broke him up. And I think I'm doing is I'm just going to move my 22 right on over. Immobilize that 16 there. And that's huge. I have the wild card. And I don't even have to use it. So black putting all his resources on Irkutsk there. He's going to break me in Europe, which is okay. He's going to want to break me in Australia here. Which you can't quite do. That's huge. And he goes for a 2-and-2 philosophy kind of thing. Beautiful thing is he couldn't trade in there. And now I can trade in here without using my wild card either. So the beauty of not using my wild card here is I could trade in next turn as well. So it's pretty huge. Created a situation where I'm going to be trading in 3 turns in a row here. And what I think I want to do here is I'm going to eliminate him. Hopefully everywhere in Asia and Europe here. Take out that first. I'm going to come with my 15. And I'm hoping that I can eliminate him everywhere with my force in here. Getting black out of Asia, and now I'm just gonna come with a massive force here and just break his 16 here and try to leave black in as many shambles as possible. Really start to put the pressure, because I know I have an automatic trade in, so I'm just going to keep the pressure hot on black here. Try not to leave him with much. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to break him. I'm not going to expose his big numbers there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give him South America, basically. And force him to break me. And I'll just reinforce a few from Yakutsk to Kamchatka there. Or sorry, Irkutsk to Kamchatka, technically. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. I have an automatic trade in. Black trading in here. And he is just going to come after me on my trade in here. He's probably going to want to break me everywhere, is what he's thinking. Breaks my North America. And he's still got a lot. The beauty thing is I'm not worried whatsoever, because next trade in, I can trade in instantly next turn, so I can just drive him right back most likely. So he's going to break my Europe. Just to be expected. I mean, I don't have Asia, because Red's still there in Middle East. But it looks like he's coming right in for Australia, is what I would think. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's just gonna expose me, which is tough, because when someone breaks you in Australia, you kind of have to have a dedicated force that's just going to hit a dead end in Australia here. So it's a very good move. And he moves all his 13 up to his front there, Venezuela. So I didn't get much, but the huge thing is I have a massive trade in, which he probably wasn't expecting here. He did the right move, though. He broke me everywhere and took a lot of territory away. So I think Black's biggest flaw was just not taking out Blue there when he had the absolute chance. Like, Black really had this game if he had just taken out Blue there. He would have another trade in, so much more of the world. Red would have quit. And I think that's just very foolish on Black's part not to take out Blue there. And he ends up letting me take him out. So what I'm going to do is I got my China force. I got my European force. And I just brought enough just to ensure that I am going to get Australia here. So I did bring a lot more than enough, but better more than less. And I'm just going to drive them right back. And I know Black only has 2 cards, so he can't trade in next turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to leave Black in a pickle here. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to expose his 13. I'm going to give him South America again. And I'm gonna give him a hard time to get his card here. Now he's got to dedicate all his resources to breaking my 9 there to even get a card to be able to trade in. So best case scenario, he doesn't break me. Worst case scenario, he breaks me, gets a card, but then most likely I'll have most of the world anyways, and I'll be able to kind of just overwhelm him before he can trade in his next turn. So that's basically his only option here. He's putting all his resources on his 1 there in Central America and going for me, but I don't know if he's just surrendered or called it quits. He hasn't done anything yet, so maybe he is just kind of surrendering the game here now. And to be honest, I think that's exactly what's happening. I don't know. Unless he does something. Yeah. Black basically surrendered the game. I just had too much. And it would have been a big chance for him to try to take a card. But if he could have took a card there, most likely anyways, I probably could have eliminated him anyways. He would have had a hope for a trade in there. Trade in basically on there was his only hope. And Black is defeated and the game is done. So this is game 40, guys. Foolish move on Black's part, a weird rage quit on Red's part, but in the end I got the W, so that's what counts. Yeah, Black should have took out Blue there. That's all I can say. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Later.